Hi,
Hey,
welcome to the FMC Book Club podcast. We're your FMCs.
as always,
I know it's been a
how
minute.
all doing?
I guess we took a hiatus after we
Yeah.
finished our book. Had ourselves a summer.
Yeah.
Did you have a good summer?
Yes, that's actually so true. Because when was our last was like a couple
It was like
months. Was it almost a
May?
month ago or something?
Was it
Wow,
May?
that's crazy.
I think it
Um,
was.
just simple things, but good things. And
Good.
overall, what about you?
Yeah, no. Summer was great. Oh no, it wasn't May. It wasn't May because I got Enzo in June. So little puppy's been keeping me busy.
Yeah, it's very busy, and he's been a little traveler,
Yeah, we went to California, visited home.
and he just got put to sleep in the initial minutes of us being on here because he's a good
Yeah.
little boy who needs to go to bed on time.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're gonna be up at 5. He wakes me up at 5, so
Is he really?
yeah. He's
I
still
forgot you told me that. Five is
yeah, but it's all good. I've become a morning person.
well, that's good.
Yeah. I will
See,
say I
what?
have been my reading has been a lot slower over summer. Like I haven't read as much as I
I've
wanted to.
noticed that from you. You're normally
Hmm.
that
I
adorably
can
irritating person who you're just like, I, I read,
yeah.
you know, Akatar
I
yesterday.
know. I can read I was going flying through books like 2, 3, 4 days. Now it's like a week, maybe two. Slow for me.
Well, I might be kind of pushing us into our conversation, which today we're just gonna do. It's gonna do like a chat about tropes and what
Hmm.
we're reading. So
Yeah.
we are not doing. This is not an episode on a specific book.
No. No. But should we announce what book and how we chose our book that we're
Yeah, we
reading next?
should.
Yeah, so we narrowed it down to I think it was 3 books. It was The Will of the Many, Shield of Sparrows,
Yes.
and I think was it The Games Gods Play or something like that? Or was
Yes,
it Blood
those
of
are the three.
Hercules?
I was
Okay,
going
those
to
were the three.
hesitate on the
And how did we end up choosing? What did we do?
third. Was there something specific?
I think didn't we flip a coin? I think we narrowed it down to Will of
Yeah,
the Many.
we're really we don't try to learn things here, and we also don't make decisions here.
No.
So,
Too indecisive. We put it to chance. We put it to the fate of God.
yeah.
And we didn't actually flip a coin. We used
Oh,
a
that's right.
computer.
I Googled flip a coin. Flipped it. I screen recorded so Kim knew that it was real.
Yeah, and we signed heads and tails, and it ended up being Shield of Sparrows. So
Chill sparrows.
that is what we will be reading.
Yeah, let's do like a summer recap. Like, what did you read this summer outside of Metal Slinger?
I started a new hockey series called
Yes.
it's the DC Stars. So Chelsea Curto is her
Okay.
name, is the author. I'm on the fourth book now, which is from
Oh,
what I
wow.
saw on Goodreads, the best one so far.
Yeah.
But it's very much, and I love, so I don't know if I've talked to you about the Windy City series.
Oh, I've heard. I don't know that it was you who told me, but someone told
Okay.
me about
It's
it.
also, I binged through that. That one has 5 books out now, but it's very much a sports romance. Hockey, it involves hockey, involves basketball, like multiple sports and baseball, but it's very much a found family. So like all the characters
Oh,
like become really good friends and they all
yeah.
just like intertwine and things like that. So loved that. And the DC Stars is pretty damn close to like that feeling again, which
Yeah.
I love. So I've been not flying through it as much as I want to, but I read the 3 books basically in a row. And so yeah, I'm excited. It's the fourth one should be a good one from what I heard. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What about you?
Trying to remember. I've been a little all over the place, and I feel like I made it a goal to try to read books that kind of fall under the popular ones because now that we're doing this, like the popular fantasy ones right
Mm-hmm.
now, I now on social media can't get away from people's reviews or thoughts
Mm-hmm.
or talking about characters that I haven't read about yet. So I really wanted to dive into the more popular series. So at the very beginning, it was Silver Elite.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I held off on Shield of Sparrows because I thought there was a good chance that we would read that together. I started the Akatar series.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? I'm on book two for that. I've also been in the mood to start. It's like my brain's goal is to be addicted to the characters and just have multiple worlds that are still open to me. Like there's still
Mm-hmm.
more books to read because since finishing like some big books this year, like the Fourth Wing series and finishing Metal Slinger, those were worlds that I was so heavily invested in. And when I was done with them, I was sad chasing that feeling.
Book
So the other
hangover
ones,
for sure.
I did the not Fearless series,
Oh, powerless, powerless.
Powerless.
Yeah.
The Powerless series. I have to read the third one. I just got my Libby notification that the third one's ready,
Ooh,
and
that'll be a fun one to recap. Yeah,
I
because that's the yeah that finishes the series. So
I read of Blades and Wings. It's like a less well known but well sort of it's the word lauded series. So I'm starting book two. I've got a lot. I've got like a lot of series I started and I either finish or am still working through.
yeah, I did read Heartless Hunter.
Oh, did you?
I read Heartless Hunter and Crimson Moth, I think are the two. Or no, Crimson Moth is the t title of the series. Heartless Hunter, God, Rebel Witch
Oh,
is the
yes.
second book. Not
No? Okay.
wasn't a huge wasn't like a God, I love this series type thing. And
I've
I
been
it's
hesitating on that one, so
it's
that's helpful.
so interesting because I felt the same way about another very popular series online, which was one what is the window one that one series? The
What
window
are you
one.
saying?
The window one. Wait, okay, I can't.
Literally, all that's going through my mind right now is to the window, to the wall. That's
One
all.
dark window, one dark window.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
So
Two
I've got
Twisted
one to
Crowns.
that.
Yeah, did not like it. Everyone raved about it. I finished. I guess I just don't like duologies. I do, well, those
Yeah,
two
apparently.
duologies, but
Or the
um,
characters weren't hot enough. It's one of the two.
I can't even really put my finger on it. It might have been the writing that I wasn't convinced
Yeah,
in a way of their relationship, of the just everything.
yeah,
So
that's happening. Yeah, if I were to do like what I just finished reading, what I'm reading now, and then what's next, I would do. I just finished the first two of the Ever King series, or the
mm,
I forget what the actual series name is. But I'm really enjoying those.
okay,
They're good books. So the third one will be next, and the third of the Powerless series will be next.
okay. So
And right now,
you're
just Shield of
finishing up some
Sparrows.
yeah. So you're finishing up some stuff.
Yeah, and Akatar book two.
Yeah,
A
you
couple irons
oh
in the fire.
I was gonna say you have quite a few that are current.
Yeah, and open ended. Like there's multiple books that I have
Yeah.
yet to read it, and I did that purposefully. I'm seeking that feeling that some other series have given me, and I don't know that I fully feel it yet.
For me, my last book was the third book of the DC series was the last one. I'm currently actually I have two in the works. So Shield of Sparrows and then Problematic Summer God, these books, I can't remember the name. I think it's too late. Oh, Problematic Summer Romance by Allie
Okay.
Hazelwood.
Yeah.
That's an audiobook right now. It's okay. I think I've come to realize Hazelwood is not one of my favorite like go-to authors.
Yeah.
Like not like Emily Henry, I will read anything she reads
Oh, will you?
or
I
she
actually haven't
writes.
read her yet either, because I
Yeah.
just fell back into my love of reading like end of last year, like
Yeah.
October.
Highly recommend Emily Henry.
Okay.
Abby Jimenez is also the other popular one.
Heard lots of good things.
She's kind of she's second on my list. So Emily
Yeah,
Henry,
Henry first.
yeah. Abby
Okay.
Jimenez, I love her books though, like really good. They just don't hit as good as Emily
Yeah.
Henry for some reason. And then Allie Hazelwood. I'm just kind of reading here and there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna read her other book though, The Love Hypothesis, because I don't know if you've seen promotion, but there's a movie coming out. Like they're
Oh,
filming a movie. Lily Reinhart, do you know her? She's super
yeah.
cute. Yeah. And then this super hot guy, I don't know his name, but gorgeous. So,
So
so
you're
obviously gotta
set up
read
to
it.
enjoy that book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sorry, so those are my current. And then next is I guess is the DC Stars book, the last book of the series right
Okay.
now. So,
We've got
yeah.
some good ones set up. That's the good news announcement for all of our followers who have been begging us to tell them and keep them appraised of the situation with the second Metal Slayer book. And she did announce the exact date.
Did she? I didn't see
She
this.
did. Let me
Okay.
I'll have to look it up, but I believe it's May.
No, of next year.
Yeah, it's May.
Ugh, that's
You
such a
have to
long
wait a
time.
little bit, or it was something close to that. Light Wielder, May 19th,
Ooh.
2026.
That'll be a bit of a
Light
birthday present
Wielder.
for me.
It will. Oh yeah,
That'll
getting
be
so
fun.
close to your birthday. Um. Okay, so that's what we came from, what we're doing now, and our plans for the future.
Hmm
But I'm excited for Shield of Sparrows. Shall we move into shall we move into tropes?
Yeah, let's just shoot the shit and talk about what are some of our favorites.
Yeah. Do you want to start with favorites or not?
Oh, okay. Maybe I think it's easy for me to point out what I hate,
Let's go for it because
what
that's
I
what we're passionate
don't
about a little
like.
bit.
Yeah.
So,
Biggest one, and it's so common, is, and it's not even like miscommunication, it's like just a lack of sharing how they feel, like for so long throughout the book. Like not
oh
being
yeah,
completely
where they're just
honest.
holding it for forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what is it about that bothers you?
It just drags on. Like there's so many, and I think it's just because I've read a recent one. It's so obvious that they love each other. They come up with like stupid excuses to not
So, give me a
say it.
stupid excuse from your recent book.
For my recent book, it turned into like a friends with benefits situation, or it was a be friends with benefits situation that obviously turned into something. The feeling, like the way that they were acting towards each other was very obvious,
Yeah.
but they didn't want to say anything because of that like the very beginning when they would say like, yeah, this isn't gonna turn into anything for whatever reason. Does
Okay.
that make sense? Like, I don't know. It
It feels
just
like
pisses
they're
me off.
finding reasons not to be together.
Correct. They're
I
finding
agree with
reasons not
that.
to say it.
Yeah. Okay. So your problem isn't with the necessarily it's not that it's being done well. You actually feel like you don't have an issue with the trope itself if it's done well. Like there are good reasons they're not saying it to each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like it sounds like the reasons just weren't very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to come up with like really solid examples, but and I just think it also just drags on for a really long time sometimes.
So if you were standing in a room with the two characters that you're thinking of right now, what would you be yelling at them to their faces?
Be like, just say it. Like you've said it in your head a billion times that you love this girl, that you love him. Like just fucking say it out loud.
I'm gonna be honest, this just sounds like bad writing. Like it's
It
like
might be. It
because
might
there's
be.
good because if it's done well, that's tension.
I don't know.
What are you
That
thinking?
that one just pissed me off.
Did you just love the two characters so much that you just were waiting for them to, as fantasy says, just one of my micro tropes that I hate, crash lips?
Yeah. No, because they were already doing it.
Yeah.
They were already doing it.
Maybe this is why I read fantasy books in the I do fantasy and I do like literary fiction. Those are kind of
Mm-hmm.
my two.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you probably see a lot more of that in the strictly romance genre.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
Okay, you give one
I have lots of micro tropes that I can think of, but I'm trying to think what the
that you hate.
yes. Oh, I
Hmm.
actually probably hate micro tropes more than I hate macro tropes. Where do you want me to start?
Just start with a big one.
Okay. I can't stand, I'm thinking about actually the series that I just read that I liked a lot. I cannot stand it when the characters have that banter of, it always comes down to like the female main character saying something like, you're a wretch, to like the main male character that you know they're going to end up
With, yeah.
crashing lips. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I'm hearing a bit of Silver Elite with you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't really like them.
It's just the like, it's just the like, oh my God. Maybe it's a little bit of a version of what you're talking about that you don't like
Mm,
books, but I'm just like, okay, this is just dripping sexual tension because you're also saying every 3.5 sentences how he's the most beautiful person you've ever seen.
hmm.
But no, your honor tells you that you have to tell this disgusting human being
Hmm.
that they're a wretch and they're awful and you can never imagine someone loving them. It's just like it's like real delusions, serious delusions,
Yeah.
to the point where it's just sad. It's sad. It's like, okay, so what I've learned is you're gonna boink in exactly 1.5 chapters. That's what it is. And then you're gonna have that thing where you are just like, I don't know what happened. Like, that can't happen again. Like, that
Hmm.
was no. He's
Hmm.
and then you go back to him being your enemy. It's like, I'm sorry.
The
There has
back and
never
forth.
been
Yeah.
someone so beautiful in life that that's a mistake that I would walk head on into. Just doesn't happen.
That's
That one
funny.
drives me nuts.
Hmm.
Just don't. Just don't. Don't call him a wretch. Whatever the word is, but the one they kept using in this book was
Wretch.
wretch. It's like,
Interesting.
what does that even mean?
Don't really like the fake marriage trope.
Okay. Does it
Even
happen a
though,
lot in romance? Because so far that hasn't
yeah,
happened a ton in fantasy.
yeah, no, I guess mine are all romance stuff, honestly. And I keep
Your
reading it,
face right
and I
there.
keep reading it. I'm looking at the books that I have, and it's
Oh,
funny
is that what
because
was happening? Because from this perspective, it looked like you were questioning all your life choices,
no, I
staring
was
off
looking,
camera.
I was looking at my books.
This was
Um,
your exact face. I'm just gonna replay it for you.
Maybe I'll take it back because literally one of my favorite books has this accidental marriage trope.
Sure.
And I love this one my favorite book from the Windy City series was Play Along and I think it was the characters themselves that I was really just like lo adored, loved. It's so funny because I've read quite a few of them
Yeah,
and like how often does that actually happen? Ac
that's kind of my question for you. I feel like I
accidental marriage.
can't support you in this.
Yeah.
This exists
Yeah.
nowhere but the books you're reading.
Yeah. It's so weird because I can think of like four, three, four
And sorry, I actually was trying to pretend like I knew what you were talking about
accidental
because I
marriage.
genuinely don't know what an
Yeah.
accidental or fake marriage is. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Well, it's like what you see in the movies, like someone will pretend to be married to impress a boss or something.
Oh, okay.
And then two people get married. Well, two of the books that I am referring to, people accidentally got drunk and got
I
married.
see. It's the rom-com trope of the
Yeah.
wedding date.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes so much more
But it's
sense.
so
I don't know
ridiculous.
what I was thinking.
It's so
Maybe that
ridiculous. It's
was
crazy.
just me not
Yeah.
understanding basic stuff, but
No. Some of the tropes for these romance books are hilarious. Like
what
we
are
got
go ahead.
no, I was gonna give you a few more examples. So a few other ones. Single dad, nanny,
Oh,
popular. Single mother,
yeah.
sport, sport man
Yeah.
coming along. A billionaire
Mm,
and childhood love,
Okay.
right? Coming together. Yeah, those are just a couple, but they're very like they're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, that might have been me. I was like, wait, what? Are they in books like going, okay, let's all go to our fake wedding? Everyone just stands up there and like, I don't
Yeah.
know, they grab a person off the street to have them do
Oh,
their
that's
vows
literally
because they
okay.
did their bachelor's.
That's literally the premise for a not so meet cute.
Oh my gosh.
I have
Okay.
to tell you,
Okay.
this is so funny because this this girl is like desperate to like find a man, right? And so she goes to a rich neighborhood and just walks until
Is this what you're
like
gonna start doing?
it crossed my mind, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's literally how the two main characters meet, and he's desperate to find someone, and she's like a cute girl walking around his block.
I love that we're finding paths
Yeah.
forward with through the books that
You know,
we're reading. These are great ideas.
this is why I read romance books to
Yeah,
give
for
me
ideas.
ideas.
These are
Yeah.
this is not fiction. These are real options for the coming
Uh,
weeks and months.
gosh, I fucking love these books. They're hilarious. They're so outrageous.
Because I was trying to think if there were to be a book that got rid of all the tropes that, let's put it this way, I understand we like the tropes for a reason. I think it's more about how they're done
Hmm.
that makes the difference as to whether I like them or not. But they're hard to do well. But if we were to create a book that did the opposite of all the tropes that I'm not a huge fan of, it would it would be a book of like a mid 30 to 40-year-old woman like battling dragons. And I would actually really love it if there was a book that did that. Maybe that it's out there somewhere where it's just the woman meeting some guy, immediately knowing she was interested in him, but it's just the like really well written push and pull
Hmm.
of, do they feel the same way? Like, no, it doesn't maybe make sense in this scenario for whatever reason. But I felt like Silver Elite was really clunky.
Really cliche.
It
Yeah.
was clunky and cliche.
I think that's why I don't like some of these tropes is because like you said, it can be written really well and it can
Yeah,
be, I mean, we see these tropes obviously all the time. And so if there's a little thing that can make it stand out,
yeah,
like obviously it changes my perception of it. But we saw a lot of like other books in it. Um,
yeah. If
Unoriginal
it
in
really
a few
did.
ways.
I'll
Yeah.
just be honest. That to me felt like it was written by ChatGPT. It read very, very YA. What do you think about the only one room at the inn trope?
It's not my favorite. I
Mm,
think it's always they're both in the bed, like the tension and the whatever it is,
yeah.
that they describe. Yeah, I don't, it's not a favorite.
Okay.
I
No strong feelings about that
no
one.
strong feelings. Yeah. How about
Okay.
you?
I think I cringe a little bit when it comes up, but there have been times where even if I cringe when it comes up, that it has ended up really well. I actually think that the Powerless series did that really well because I thought all of their reactions and conversations were very believable, whereas there are others just don't. Like one rant I'm going to go on because I swear there's a nexus in my brain is I have told you this separately, but to get into the like to start the first like 10 to 20 pages of a book, sometimes I'll do the audiobook if I have it first, and then I'll
Hmm.
read the rest of it just to get me started, get me over that like new book hump. But I cannot stand the like this, I guess this would be a big tropes. The like small waist, big boob, like my sheer dress, like like that stuff drives me nuts. And what I told you separately was that I've been listening to, like, if I go on a walk and I don't want to bring my Kindle, I've listened to the second Akatar book, and I listened to pieces of the first Akatar book, and I cannot stand the bright, breathy voice of the dramatized, I don't know,
Hmm.
adaptation audiobook. It is so like damsel in distress. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. So
It's so writing.
Farrah's speaking or
Farrah's
acting
speaking
voice. Yeah,
voice
yeah. Hmm.
absolutely can't like would smack that character silly if I was
Yeah.
be like stop talking, stop.
Yeah.
It just feels I feel like pandered to with the fantasy. It's like I guess it'd be great if you're the type of person who's reading for the boinking. If you're reading for
Mm.
the boinking, you're gonna love this. Like you could listen to this and be fine and like not have any sort of intimate life. Like it's fine. But that book is just I just oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't like being
Yeah.
pandered to with the audiobooks.
No, maybe, yeah, maybe you should just read those books then, because Farrah's voice
Oh,
is the main voice
yeah, until
for
like
all
book
those.
5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I cannot stand that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just any of the things that lead the characters back to being too like the push and pull has to be done well between the like, oh, he's so beautiful, but also at the same time he's my enemy and I hate him. Like
Hmm.
it's hard to do that well. When it's
Hmm.
not done well, it's my biggest pet peeve.
Fair. What do you think about large age gaps?
Like hundreds of years,
Oh, okay. You're going
like
from
are
a
you thinking
fantasy
like real
lens.
life romance books?
I'm
Like
going real life romance. Okay, we're kind of off. We're a little bit
yeah, we
off.
have very different because we've been reading different genres just a
Yeah.
little bit, both
Yeah.
fiction. But
I haven't dipped in a
well,
lot of
okay, ask them
fantasy.
both. I can answer at least hypothetically.
Because the problematic summer romance that I'm reading right now is a huge age gap. So he's 40, 15 years essentially, and she's only like
15 years.
23. And so the whole like thing here is that he thinks she's too young and she kind of acts like it, like as a narrator.
Hmm.
And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like it because she's annoying. And I
Yeah,
think that might be it.
yeah.
Like similar to you.
I think it would for books that are not fantasy, like people are not hundreds of years old and things like that.
Hmm.
Um, I think it would depend entirely on the characters because if they're annoying, like let's just be real, it's actually really hard to write a young female FMC that you really like a lot
Hmm.
and have them still be representative of what those ages are and the way that we think of them. They're right intense background to make that make sense. Like she has to have been through so much for you to
Yeah.
really get it. Like Violet from Fourth Wing. She's got like the toughness background because of her mom and like all those pieces. So it makes sense that she is the way she is and she's not annoying in my opinion. But but depends entirely on the characters
Yeah, I agree.
and there's a certain age gap where I don't care if it is a 70-year-old with a 40-year-old like
Yeah.
if it's
Gross.
a 60-year-old with a 25-year-old. It's like giving Bill Belichick and whatever his girlfriend's name
Yeah.
is.
Jordan.
Yeah, not a fan of those.
Me neither.
Any other big tropes?
Can't think of any. I do one that I do like though, and this is
Yeah.
this is silly, but I love a spicy book where there's teaching involved. Like, let me teach you how to
Oh,
do. Yeah.
you like
I
that.
I eat that shit up like crazy.
Tell me one. Give me an example.
I think it's because there's a lot more talking that's involved
Mm, yeah.
with that, and it's usually the guy telling the girl.
Yeah.
I think that's hot.
I can get on board with that. I guess now I'm thinking of the tropes that I really like. I do enjoy the enemies to lovers
More
with
than friends to lovers.
oh, good question.
Mm,
You know what? I am a sucker for friends to lovers. You don't
mm-hmm.
see as much of that in fantasy. I think you see
Mm-hmm.
that a lot more in romance books. But for example, Hunger Games back in the game in the day, I was a PETA girl.
I was a
Like
Gale girl.
I I tend to really like the male characters who are the sweetheart. What's his name? Wasn't
Gail. Hmm.
Gale. But that there was something about Peta that I was drawn to. I didn't think he was more attractive, but if someone said Peta or Gale, I said Peta. So I think I might actually like the friends to lovers better. I think that is inherently, it makes sense. Like if it's your long time friend, always that fear.
Did you start Zodiac Academy?
I read the first page and I was like, I'm out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you really didn't. Okay, you would have. I mean, I warned you,
Yeah.
how kind of ridiculous it is, but that's a bully romance. So that's straight up like
Really? Just
mean.
like
Yeah.
shitting on you and
Yeah.
actually in love with you?
Like kind of quite literally they shit on them.
I'm
Like
sorry.
there's like scenes that are like that, like where they fuck with
I'm
them like
sorry. You
crazy.
said quite literally
Yeah,
shitting
like
on people.
yeah, like it might not have been shit. It might have been like yakking or like throwing up on them or so, like it was like
What?
disgusting. Yeah. Something with bodily fluids is
I
what it
have so
was.
many questions.
Yeah.
Is that
Uh,
like what like really gets their gears going or something?
it's weird. I mean, it's like kind of it's an outrageous series.
Oh God. Okay, I was so right. I'm out.
Yeah. It's and I'm on literally the last book. I'm on the ninth book. I'm not re I haven't started it. I don't know when I'll finish it, but I obviously need to finish it. If I got through 8 fucking books of this crazy ass
Yeah, you
series,
don't
like
stop at that point.
no. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You would hate it. Absolutely
Okay,
hate
yeah,
it.
knowing my personality, now that you think of it, do you like
Mm-mm.
what percent chance do you think I like those if I ever
No.
gave
No. I mean, I guess the world is cool. Some of the characters are cool, but the unnecessary spicy scenes you would absolutely hate. It
in? Yeah.
for like a lot of the later books, it seemed like they were having sex for or there were these sex scenes for no reason. And it was just kind of it was too much. It's too much
That's where,
going
okay, so
on.
that's what I was going to ask you next.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a trope in and of itself,
Mm,
is spice.
mm-hmm.
So we've talked about this a little bit before in the beginning of one of our episodes, but
Mm-hmm.
what is your ideal level and type of spice in books? Like to the best of your ability in describing that.
I would say I don't mind a lot of spice and I don't mind a lot of like detail within the spice,
Yeah.
but I think where I drew the line was like the Zodiac Academy like unnecessarily like not even like part of the plot.
Yeah.
Like this chapter starts and it's literally like, oh
Okay.
yeah, let's do this. There's
Yeah.
no like emotional, you know what I mean? Like there's a
Yeah.
progression usually with like romance
Where it's
books.
like just very gratuitous, it sounds like.
Yeah. It was like sex just to have sex
Got it.
versus it's not carrying the story, you know. I haven't yet come to find anything too much aside from like
Okay.
this is unnecessary here.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like graphic writing about it,
Yeah.
not yet. Because I read 50 Shades of Grey when we were in college.
Oh yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And granted, the writing was not good. Not good
Okay.
writing at all.
Okay.
But I ate that shit up. And so now the writing's gotten better and still eating it up. So
Yeah.
yeah. But
Okay.
so yeah, I'm more of like I guess I'm a 4, like on a scale of 1 to 5, where I prefer my spice.
Ooh, a four. Okay.
Like a
I
4,
yeah.
4 to 4.5. Maybe not quite a 5. I can't say I've read something that's a 5, I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I would be scared of that book if I was one.
Mm.
Because you also had us read for our book club Butcher and the Blackbird, which we've also
Yeah.
talked about. And I was reading the book like this.
That's hilarious. So I have yet to read it, which is why let me where would you say the spice is?
It's also the reason it's hard to rank is because it's like, how do you rank spice? Do you rank it on how frequent it's happening, on just the level of detail, the raunchiness of it,
Yeah, kind of all of the above.
or
Yeah.
like the kinkiness of it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
kind of
I
yeah.
really haven't read a lot, but what I have read, like in Fourth Wing, in the first Akatar book,
First Actor I would say is like a point 0.5
point
sexy.
0.5.
Yeah. The first book there wasn't a lot of sex. Not a
No, there
lot.
wasn't, but okay, maybe it was also the the part where
The
I literally pulled
you
up
heard it.
to Safeway with the book playing, and of course I
Yeah.
did the drive up, and then the guy came up with the stuff, and then it abruptly shifted
Yeah.
into to a spicy scene.
Oh, that's
I was
hilarious.
mortified, but again, that like it might come down to that I hate the sound of that woman's in this book.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it might be some people's thing. So I
Yeah.
definitely
Stop
have
listening
that
to it.
on my mind, but I don't tend to enjoy the spice really. I'm being so honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a lot of times where it's written and the extent of it serves the plot fully. It always feels a little gratuitous to me. And the most, I would say the most I've read, if we're like trying to operate off the same scale, if Akatar book one is a point 0.5, I would have put that at like
Okay. You're gonna so okay.
so I'm naive is what you're
So
saying.
book two n notches it up quite a bit. And I think book four might be a five for you then.
Really?
Or
What are they
whatever the
doing
last
to
book
each
is.
other?
Silver Flames. Silver Flames might be the Nesta book.
What do they do to each other?
That one you should listen to.
You're so bad.
But yeah, no, it gets kind of progressively spicier.
Like I
Yeah.
would have put the Fourth Wing series or Onyx Storm specifically, I would have put that at like at least a 3,
That one's a three.
at least.
Yeah, I would say
And
second book also a three. First book maybe a 2.5. It wasn't frequent in the first book.
I
Second
guess
book
that's
it ramped up, and then third book it kind of also it's kind of the same, kind of ramped up a
maybe
little bit.
that's what I'm finding is that if it's really well written into the characters, because like I believed wholeheartedly in Xaden and Violet's relationship. I
Mm-hmm.
bought every bit of it that, Rebecca was putting down. But in the books where just it just feels even the
Yeah.
little bit clunky. I'm a little
Yeah.
bit more, so then it just feels like it is gratuitous because I don't buy the bond. And I'm really excited to figure out why everyone likes Tamlin's tears, like why they want him crying. It's pretty clear he's not the one for her at this point, but it'll be interesting. Okay, yeah, I would say
Mm-hmm.
my interest in spice is directly related to how much I buy what the love interests are putting down. And I could really take it or leave it always. Like I'd be down for Fourth Wing books that have none of the spice, and I would still be rooting for them just as hard. I guess is what I'm thinking.
That's funny because I'm not gonna say the opposite, but man, if you get me a good spicy scene, I will fall in love with that book and
Oh my
recommend
gosh, I
it.
adore you. Well,
Yeah, if it gets me to feel some type of way, like
oh yeah,
eating it up.
I
Yeah.
love that. That would be so fun to like experience that like that, to actually enjoy what they're
Oh yeah.
ultimately trying to get you to like what they want that experience to be like. Like they want you to feel like you're in that moment. And
Yeah.
I always just feel like they're they're like, here you go on platter,
No.
enjoy. And I just like
Yeah.
I'm uninterested. I'm a weirdo apparently because
No, I'm a weirdo.
no, you're in the majority. But
Yeah,
done well can be enjoyed.
for
I have
sure.
a micro trope that I've just been holding on to.
Okay.
What what is this? I know people on social media talk about this, but like, what is this growling thing that men are
Oh.
always doing? I love on social media where women like get their boyfriends or friends or husbands or whatever to like, what do you think it means when that character growls in it? And no one can do it in a way that makes any sense to me.
So when I think of growl, I think of have you seen
Why
the
do you look
Jonas
ashamed immediately?
because this has nothing to do with books.
Okay.
Joe Jonas is all over my TikTok
Okay.
because when he sings Vacation Eyes, he does this growl
Okay.
while he's singing. And it's
I
so
love that you got up in the camera for this. It like definitely got me into the moment there. It's like,
it's
oh,
so sexy. It's kind of like I can't even explain it. I'm gonna try to find it. It's everywhere. That's what I think of. I'm like, ooh, growl.
yeah, I don't have a good frame of reference. So apparently my imagination is terrible. But I will say this. I stand by this for, while you're looking that up, I stand by this that there's a really fine line between stuff that men in books or just in general can do that's either really hot, if the guy is really hot, or serious stalker material and super weird. Because if you get a hot guy who growls at you, it's like, apparently that's really awesome. If you get someone who's not attractive who growls at you, you go, ew, he's a weirdo. He growled at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the you want to do the big moment where they're holding up the stereo outside the window.
Weird.
Super
Yeah, yeah.
attractive if the guy's
Sure.
hot. Stalker status if he's not.
Sure.
So
That's I mean, that's real life pretty privilege for,
like
for
Kim's just like
everyone.
sucks to suck, I
How
guess.
it is, man. People who are attractive can do whatever the fuck they want.
Kim's
And
Kim's advice for you is be
I, oh, I'm surprised I have not been kidnapped or,
yes.
you know.
All you have to do is be attractive, and Kim will she'll whatever you say. It's no longer stalkerish.
Okay, wait, I want you to hear this growl from Joe Jonas.
Okay.
He's gonna sing, and
Okay.
then there's like just the way he sings. Can you hear that?
No. Here,
Oh,
send it to me right now. Send it to me.
you can't hear it? Okay. That second part, he just kind of growls, and it's so good.
I'll try to play it on mine, and
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if maybe my microphone will pick it up better.
Oh, right here. Right here.
But okay, so like you're mid making out with you're the FMC and the MMC goes.
Okay, no.
Like you're,
But it's like a
I get it. I
deeper
get it
growl.
in that
Yeah.
context.
Yeah, yeah. Just like a
Um,
mm,
but
mm.
but in the context of okay, I guess I could see like a little grumble. I think the guy who does the Zayden voice, I've heard him doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a gruff, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't stand that it's described as a.
Mm.
Because I'm
His growl is
picturing,
grr
yeah,
versus
it's like
mm. I
ew.
can't even do it. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Literally, my reaction every time I see that, I'll be reading and be like, ew. It turned into the like, what is it, the Jimmy Fallon SNL skit where he's a girl in the basement with Ariana Grande. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
that's the whole. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Any other like micro tropes?
Micro tropes, a good girl. Those little like praise things. Love that
Yeah,
shit. Mm-hmm.
you love
Mm-hmm.
that shit.
Yeah.
We are such different people. Like it's so crazy. If anyone, no matter how hot, again told me, "Good girl," I'd be like, "Ew."
Yeah.
Just literally be thinking, "Ew."
You see, this is why I can't date a nice guy.
I can't.
Because
People take notes. Stalker behavior. She's really interested in. She loves when you growl at her. She, also, call her good girl whenever you can. I'm
dream,
really
a dream.
not. I'm not. I actually understand what you're saying. It's just like it has to be done by a book character that you've made up
Mm.
in from the words. He's in your mind and he's perfect and he's stunning and he's
Again,
sexy
prob
and
probably why I'm single and have been for a very long time.
and what's funny is because I know you, if they weren't hot enough and tried that with you in real life, you would have the exact same
Ew.
reaction.
Oh,
Ew. Yeah. But because they're your perfect book characters,
yeah.
they get to do something that men in real life probably shouldn't try.
My gosh.
Yeah.
So funny. I also, another micro trope. You know
Yeah.
when they like hold the door or they're like at the,
Oh
or the
yeah. They're like in the
the
doorway.
leaning, the leaning.
The lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoy that or no?
Yeah.
We again take notes because this is the checklist. How do I feel about it? I'm good with the lean. I'm good with the lean.
Love a good lean. And that's something that m most guys can
Most, yes. Most can do. That's on the safer side of his list. Yeah, I think I'm good with the lean because if you're into somebody and they do that to you, it's not super hard. Just make
hmm
it a more casual moment where like you're trying to like you catch them off guard a little bit. Like they turn to like face you, but then like you're already kind of set up. And yeah, I like those moments. Like when I see that happen in movies, but when I
hmm
hear it, like read it in books and stuff, I get it. I'm on board. I'm on board with the lean.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Very simple thing. I'm trying to think what else. A man who cooks.
Yeah. Again, it's so funny that we get to do this from different perspectives because
Oh
I
yeah,
have
fantasy. They don't do that in
very,
fantasy.
very different one than you right now. No one's cooking in my books. I don't
Yeah,
know what they eat. I really don't.
right.
They don't eat ever. Like if they do, it's a giant
A mess
table
hall.
with the king and
Right,
they're drinking wine, you know?
right. Or at their
Um,
school or
yeah.
whatever.
Man who cooks. Okay. I can get on board with that. I enjoy man who can cook. What about like treating wounds?
Treating wounds. The guy or the girl?
Tell me the difference.
I can't. I guess there is no difference, really. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's always a obviously it's always a moment where things have settled down and get to know each other. There's a bit of tension
Yeah.
typically
Yeah.
in conversation. So I think that's a good one.
Okay. I'm kind of a little bit of a sucker for it. Again, always has to be done well, but assuming it's done well, I'm a sucker for it because it's quite literally like a vulnerability. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's normally a moment where they have to break down the barriers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a sucker because I grew up my entire life wanting to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast, which I swear there's no Munchausen's going on. But there's the scene where he's her and she goes to help
Mm-hmm.
him. And I love that scene
Mm.
because, yeah, he's being a dick, but it's very, very real. Like it
Yeah.
hurt. And it wasn't this cute, like, I don't know, it's a little bit more brutal, I guess, because he
Yeah.
screams at her. He was like, that hurt.
Yeah.
And she's like, shut up. I really enjoy that scene and therefore I like that trope.
Yeah, that's a good example. I think I also like when the one of the characters is like really hurt, right? Or like
Yeah.
can't even
Yeah.
not even conscious and the person is on the lookout or you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
taking care of them for days or
Yeah.
whatever. Love that.
I will say, when we're having this conversation, the book that I keep thinking of is Powerless. Because I think that book is full of tropes, and I think they're done very well.
Yeah, the one that came out for me was Metal Slinger.
Yeah, I thought
hmm
you were thinking about when she was
hmm
knocked out.
But I also Powerless also, yeah, Kai. Yeah. that came up too.
Yeah. There's some tropes I like. I also don't. I mean, there's tons of if we're going back to spice for a second, micro
Hmm.
tropes that the language we use to describe people's genitalia is when did we come up with these things? Like
Yeah.
I thought like when I went to the gym and did core was a very different part of my body that they're referring to. And who came up with this?
I don't know what. So I don't like the C word. That word to me just feels
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah.
But
I don't enjoy that either.
I don't think I notice really what words are being used during those scenes. Like it doesn't like unless it's that word, it doesn't
Yeah.
like jump out at me where I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I think there's just yeah, there's a
So
lot more going on that I'm paying attention to
okay, so
versus the
okay,
words.
so like another one that that comes to mind
Yeah.
is length. I'm sorry, length, the unit of measurement. It is not a noun.
You'd rather uh shaft.
I would rather none of it, quite frankly. But if we're gonna have it, I kind of feel like this like dainty draping of like a little sheath over like okay, like we get which I kind of want it to either be like let's just give everything nicknames. Like it's what's that forgetting the how to lose a guy
Princess
in 10 days.
Sophia.
Princess Sophia. Like give it a Princess Sophia or just call it what it is. Like that would actually make me feel less awkward and weird
Yeah.
about it. Like,
Like dick or penis and be done
yeah,
with
if you're
it.
gonna
Yeah.
just go for it. Like I'm already not enjoying this, but you have to like drape it and calling it a length kind of thing. It's just like, look, we all know what's going on here.
Fair.
It just bothers me. Like, is what? You put that where?
You totally skip through those scenes, don't you?
Oh, I so do. It's so bad. Like on audiobook, go click, 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 click. And then when it's on the Kindle, I also just tap through.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. I think you really like Fated Mates.
I do like Fated Mates. The invisible string theory,
Yeah.
super cool. I don't know, I just like it. It's
I
it's
don't
a
think I
cool.
have a problem with it. I think there's actually maybe a part of me that really likes it a lot. The one thing I don't like about it is that means if you're fated, it does take away a little bit of element of choice. I don't think.
Metal Slinger.
Yeah, there. I was actually thinking that's like one of the only exceptions.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. It was like
Yeah.
she's going against fate. There's also I don't want to spoil it for you if you were to decide to do Ever King. I can either tell you if you're like not if you're just like no, I don't think I'm gonna read it.
I I might
Okay,
if you think it's good enough to
I
read.
think it's good enough to read. Like
Yeah.
it's not going to change your life. And I enjoyed it. But so I won't say specifically what it is, but they do something a little bit different with that
Mm-hmm.
series that I also haven't seen before. And I liked it because it restored a little bit more choice. Yeah, I think overall I'm good with it.
Trying to think what else. Hate a love triangle. Hate that shit.
It's very hard to
Um,
follow.
yeah, and I hate the people always do the why choose, like the reverse harem where there's
Oh
just a
yeah.
ton of people to choose. I don't like that shit either.
That was a very interesting way for people to label that type of book.
Yeah, which is why I'm more drawn to the fated mates thing. Like, nope, you don't get multiple.
Yeah, yeah.
You get one.
You get one. That's the one guy. The one guy is pretty in the book. That's him.
Yeah. Save some for the rest of us.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything else big.
Yeah, I'll have to make more notes of like the little things that I really notice. I feel like I haven't really done a good job of just like making a list because I know there are more that I'm like love that
We should
that
both
I
keep a running list for this. Where we like identify a trope we liked and how it
yeah.
was done well, and then trope, microtrope that we really. Oh, another really quick one.
Hmm.
Akatar. Why is everyone incarnate? Everyone is something incarnate. or like hotness incarnate, queen incarnate. Like it's a word that comes up all the time.
I don't remember.
And it's just like, okay, not everyone is like the epitome of everything, or like split down the middle. Like we're
Yeah.
kind of cute, we're also kind of not.
Interesting. I don't remember that actually at all. I don't think
I think
that's.
that's it's just like
Mm-hmm.
overusage of a word in such a way that it is very easily identifiable.
Sure.
But I think it'd be fun for us to share something that we're thinking about doing. Our conversation about like duels.
Duels.
Yeah, like us doing our PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, yeah.
We pick a position and fight to the death on it via PowerPoint.
Yeah. So are we doing like it's like a debate?
Yeah.
Maybe a hot take,
Yeah, a hot take.
a hot take and present our case.
Yeah, because we like
Super.
making PowerPoints not for work. We like,
Yeah. And let's say we got to do it in like 5 slides or less.
okay, pressure's on.
Mm-hmm.
Those are very, very fun. And then we'll be starting with chapters 1 through 10, so including 10, Chill
Mm-hmm.
the Sparrows. Be doing our step by step with that. And then
Mm-hmm.
probably a couple more videos where we just chat tropes and singular topics that
Yeah.
not gonna
Other
talk
things that
about.
we're reading, updates. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. This is
Um,
fun.
yeah, it's nice to talk it with like no pressure. There's no notes.
No,
Off.
no, it's quite obviously we kind of just chatted out of our
It's a
butts.
lot of rambling, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So,
Me too. Glad we're back.
yep. Well, thanks
Alrighty.
to all our FMCs.
See you
Signing
next
off.
time.